Introducing our next match for the Mid-South Tag Titles. Introducing first, weighing 290 pounds, from parts unknown, the Nightmare. Weighing 225 pounds, from every girl's dream, hot stuff, Eddie Gilbert. Introducing the current Mid-South Tag Team Champions, from Omaha, Nebraska, weighing 260 pounds, Ted DiBiase. And from Oklahoma University, weighing 268 pounds, Steve Dr. Death Williams. This match, one fall or television time remaining.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Mid-South Wrestling. You heard the introduction. This match for the Mid-South Tag Team Championship. Ted DiBiase and Dr. Death Steve Williams, the current champions, and they won them in on December the 26th in Biloxi, Mississippi, Joel. A lot of controversy surrounded that match when they defeated Sir Oliver Humperdinck's contingent, and they have consented to this rematch very readily, and we've got it right here on television.
Dr. Death and Eddie Gilbert circling one another. Collar and elbow tie-up. Eddie Gilbert to the headlock. It's going to be a tough move for Eddie to utilize on Doc.
Oh, man. Dr. Death Steve Williams, one of the strongest men in wrestling. Look at that.
But Dr. Death's very proud of his physique. Of course, he's worked extremely hard to obtain it. I can remember when he weighed 320 pounds and he's pulled off 60, 70 pounds to become a lean, mean fight machine, if you want to use an old cliche. Eddie Gilbert into the front chancery. Face lock. Very painful hold. Dr. Death's got that thick bull neck, and this is going to be another tough move for Gilbert to use on Doc. Doc just fires him off. Doc's just so powerful.
Gilbert's going to have to utilize a little his quickness. He's going to have to go to his strength, because Dr. Death's strength, obviously, Joel, is our power moves. Even though he's a tremendous technical wrestler, Gilbert wisely, I think, has made the tag 290-pound Nightmare, and the strategy changes once again.
Well, Doc isn't going to have a significant edge in the strength department against the Nightmare, as you can see, but I think he can outquick the Nightmare. You can hear the fans chanting, "OU, OU." You know what? Dr. Death is the kind of person, even though he hasn't always had the fan support, he's the kind of guy that really gets a big pump up from it. It gives him a lot of energy, the extra adrenaline and that driving force. Whoa, look at that. Much like Terry Taylor in that respect. Nightmare manages to get a rear backbreaker on Dr. Death.
DiBiase over Joel, the technician of the team. Look at the great strength. The Nightmare, Dr. Death, though, showing his agility.
Doc turns the tables.
Remember, the Nightmare, nearly 300 pounds, and Dr. Death is manhandling. Look at this. He is a phenomenal athlete. I know that cliche is also used in wrestling a lot, but he is a phenomenal athlete. Sir Oliver Humperdinck's going to have to do a little regrouping of his squadron at this time. The tag is made. Dr. Death tagging in Ted DiBiase. And here comes Hot Stuff. Joe, one thing that I want to bring up right here, Ted DiBiase not wearing that black glove that has been a regular part of his ring attire for quite some time.
I think that's admirable, because anybody who's watched Mid-South Wrestling knows they're used to doing that glove. And he just, whether without it, whether he just hurt Eddie Gilbert in a big way. Dr. DiBiase controlling the tempo of this match.
Well, I mentioned before that Bill Apter, senior editor of Pro Wrestling Illustrated, has told me, and he has put it in print, a great tag team is a Nightmare. Now taking back over on DiBiase, but DiBiase turning the table.
DiBiase quick to that lateral press. He's always ready to catch a fall on you. Reminds me of Thomas Landrum of OU in that way. Fantastic pinning combinations, but of course DiBiase's great with every kind of wrestling hold. Whoa, the Gilbert just hammered Doc with a clothesline, and you can see that he's going straight after Doc. He knows he has to keep that momentum up.
Dr. Death didn't see the tag, and Gilbert is really trying to take over now, taking several shortcuts.
Well, you got to realize, Jim, that Gilbert and the Nightmare were the Mid-South Tag Team title holders. And here in the Mid-South, with the competition as it is, that's really saying something.
It certainly is.
When you make it to the top of the tag team heap here, you've certainly made an accomplishment for yourself. Nightmare rammed that head into the chest, the lung area of Dr. Death. The two of these guys, you got to give them credit. They are hurting this big bull. Now that, Jim, that would have finished off the normal band. Carl Fergie down for the count. Dr. Death kicks out of the lateral press. He is so tough.
I must compliment the Nightmare and Eddie Gilbert. Their teamwork is exceptionally good at this point in time as they have changed the momentum. But Dr. Steve Williams reaching down. Gilbert making the tag. The Nightmare will come in.
Nightmare was in there quickly. Too quickly, in fact, for Doc to make the tag, but yes, he gets it. DiBiase's in now. It's going to be a different story. We got a fresh